Welcome all you outdoorsmen
and women
to the Sticks Outfitter. My name's Craig, this is Shad. And today we're going to talk about Whisker Biscuits and Dropaway Rests.
What are we going to talk about? Which one's better?
Yeah, just which one, what are the pros and cons?
Which one do you prefer?
I don't know, we're going to find out. So there's two different functions basically to these rests. And we're gonna have a video here that shows you how they operate. You got the Whisker Biscuit where the fletchings will go through, right? Mm-hmm. So you got synthetic material that it'll go through. And the Dropaway, you'll see, just drops away as you release it. Once the string tension is decreased because you're letting go, you released it, the string for the Dropaway is going to drop down. So it won't touch anything. There's going to be no contact. That's the main difference.
You sure?
No contact.
How do you know?
Just watch the video. With the Whisker Biscuit, you'll see here that the fletchings will go through.
They'll rub on them.
It'll rub on them. Yeah, we'll go over more about that later. All right, so let's talk about the different types of Whisker Biscuits. You got these here that you see as the synthetic whiskers.
Is that the one mine's got?
Yep, those are the synthetic. We're showing them right now.
Oh, okay.
And then you got some that have like a three-prong thing that it rests on.
Three prongs?
Yeah.
Are they feathery like mine?
No. Well, no.
Brushy? What do you call it?
No, it's just a prong. It's a different material.
What's a prong? A prawn or a prong?
Just look at the picture. Just look at the picture.
Prong or prawn?
Prong.
Prawn?
A little. Anyways.
Can't help with this little prong thing.
And dropaways can be simple, but a bit more complex. You see, most of them will just drop away like this, but there's a lot more gadgets and gears, and we'll go into that as well.
On the Dropaway?
On the Dropaway.
Nope, drop away from me.
All right, so let's go over the pros of Whisker Biscuits. Number one, price. Shad's most sensitive subject.
They're cheaper?
They are.
That's all I gotta know.
All right.
This video's done as far as I'm concerned.
And another thing that Shad is concerned about is while he's out hunting, the arrow will rest a lot better and it won't be bouncing up and down or anything. It's really stuck in there and it's not gonna move around when it's in the Whisker Biscuit. So it's very good for beginners and when you're running around in the woods or in the tree stand. I'm just saying. So arrow control and price, those are the two pros of Whisker Biscuits. What are Whisker Biscuit cons?
I don't know.
Added friction. So you're getting that friction.
Well, obviously.
Right. So it's going to hit the fletching, so it's going to decrease the overall speed just a little bit. You're going to have to replace the fletchings more frequently, and it's going to reduce that overall speed. Because it's just rubbing on the fletching. So, anyways, let's go to Dropaway pros. It's going to be a little bit faster. I mean, it's not significant, but it is going to be a little bit faster because there is no friction, and it's just going to be... So if you're trying to get every little drop of speed out of your bow and your arrow, this is the way to go. But if you're just trying to hunt animals, it's going to be such a minimal difference to where a Whisker Biscuit is not... Where a Whisker Biscuit is not going to do that much to eliminate that.
So there's not that much of a difference.
Not a big enough, no, yeah.
Okay.
The second Dropaway pros is the fletching clearance. You're not going to be hitting those fletchings, so there's going to be less things to go wrong with the friction going on with the fletchings. You're not going to have to replace them. Yeah, exactly. But let's go to the Dropaway cons.
Oh, great. Price.
Price. You got it.
Bring me back to my first point. Video over.
And the control for beginner hunters. So if you're running around, it might bounce out of its rest and could make some noise, where the Whisker Biscuit's going to be more silent while you're running around or whatever. So you don't have to hold the arrow into place or anything like that as you're bouncing around. So yeah, if you're stalking deer and you have it all knocked in and everything ready to go.
Stalking deer or gear?
Deer or elk or whatever, and you have it knocked in, just be careful that it doesn't bounce out. Also, there's a chance of mechanical failure just because there are more gadgets involved in the Whisker Biscuit. There could be a mechanical error involved, which is
like what?
Highly unlikely. Just something doesn't work right or properly, or it gets bumped and it's misaligned or whatever. You kind of have to line up your rest. So there are just things that can happen, but it usually doesn't happen. I haven't had any problems with it before.
What do you own?
The Dropaway.
You gonna tell me that you don't own a Whisker Biscuit?
I used to.
You gonna stand there and tell me you ain't got no spleen splitters, honky lighters, Husker Doos, Husker Dome, Cherry Bomb, Nipsey Dazers, with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser?
Nope, I've got the Dropaway. Anyways, so you gotta attach the string, you gotta align it, you gotta get regular maintenance and tune up for it, just make sure it's not getting bounced out of place. But again, there's a very small chance that happens. What about accuracy, Shad?
What about it? Is there a difference?
No, it's pretty insignificant, if there is any. So what you gotta think about, if one is off, perhaps it's the shooter. Perhaps the shooter's the one that might not be accurate. So, hey, some may claim that the Dropaway is more accurate, but really, it's the shooter. It's just, it's insignificant. So we've got recommended Dropaway rests and Whisker Biscuit rests below in the links. Check those out. Also, leave your comment on what you think is the best rest, what you use and why you like it. Be sure to subscribe for more videos. Hit that bell when you do. Subscribe so you get notifications. Ding! Check out our old videos. And until next time, keep hunting, fishing,
and living in sticks.
Woo!